It's because they love their kids so much and they know something's wrong. Hey, welcome back to Motivation Moment, and it is week 3 of my new video series called Letters to You. Today's a good one. Forewarning, I'm gonna get feisty. I just know I will. Dear Administration. Hey, it's your good friend Katie. I have some things to say, and it's not gonna be easy to listen to. But guess what? It needs to be said. Our school systems, unfortunately, are failing our kids. And administration, sorry, not sorry, you're the head of it. And I know, don't start with me. Oh, we just got cut this many millions of dollars and blah, blah, blah. I get it. And I'm working on that too. Don't worry. I'll be working on that because I think that's wrong as well. I'm on your side on that one for sure. But here's the deal. Your job as administration is to make sure you support the teachers that are teaching our students to be amazing students and get a great education so they can go into the real world and be amazing members of society. And guess what? It's failing. I've heard some pretty interesting stories lately, and thankfully it's only been a few so far because I feel like my head would explode if I heard more, but we're failing. And you know what? I'm actually going to say it this way. You're failing. I'm not really an administrator of any school, so I can't really say we're, but the system is failing, period. So to the administration listening to this, if you can think to yourself, if you are a person, whether it's an administrator, a principal, a school psychologist that would like to tell parents that their kid's fine, they don't need an IEP. They don't need a 504. Your kid will be just fine. Oh, we don't have the resources to help your child. You have got to be kidding me. Your one job is to help kids and teach kids so they can be successful in life. So if I ever hear we don't have enough resources again, you've got to be kidding me, is all I have to say. I can't. I understand resources are thin. I understand higher up, even above you, things are going wrong. I am working on that. Don't know how yet, but I'm not going to give up. Your job as an administrator is to make sure these amazing teachers have what they need to succeed for the kids, so those kids can succeed. And you're probably like, wow, Katie, I don't even know who you are. Why are you talking at me like this? Well, let me tell you, administration, people are falling through the cracks. Kids are falling through the cracks. And guess what? I was one of those kids until my mom stepped in and never stopped pushing. Okay? So, administration, if you have parents that are annoying or painful and it's hard to deal with, it's because they love their kids so much and they know something's wrong. Maybe you're thinking, well, how do they know that there's something wrong with their kid? Because they don't have the education I do. Yeah, great. I'm glad you have an education. Good job. But guess what? Those parents are sitting at home with their kids struggling every night. Those parents see something in their kids that doesn't seem right. Now, not right like they're wrong or bad or being different's bad. No, they just see that something needs to be changed for them. They need extra help. Maybe they have a learning disability, like me. I fell through the cracks between kindergarten and 4th grade because I was doing good enough. I was getting good grades. Katie was quiet. But guess what? Katie, she does actually have to work really hard She has to work harder than the other kids, but she's just fine. She's fine. She's a great student, respectful, wonderful, never making any fuss in class. Well, guess what, administration? Thankfully, my mom and dad took matters into their own hands, which they shouldn't have had to, because it's the law and you need to test these kids in your schools. It's the law, okay? But my parents took matters into their own hands. And again, parents shouldn't have to do this, but they did. And I went and got tested at a healthcare system. And within 10 minutes, that doctor, the doctor that has a pretty awesome education, probably like yourselves, knew that I was dyslexic in 10 minutes. So all of those years of struggling, me crying at home with my mom at the kitchen table for hours trying to do my homework, all because I was dyslexic and I just learned differently? Because, oh wait, remember everyone, let's not put kids in the same box and try to teach them all one way. That doesn't work, okay? So to my administration friends and anyone listening to this, it's your job. It is your job to support the teachers that can support the kids. It's your job to support those kids in your schools. This is going to sound rude, but if you don't like that job and you don't want to do it, then you shouldn't have it. Because if I don't do my job, I'd get fired. No kid should be left behind. No kid should be falling through the cracks. As a school, a public school system, even private, we'll get on that subject another time, it's your job to teach those kids. That's literally the job of a school system, is to teach kids. Got it? That's a public service announcement. I'm not sure if people remember that or somehow things have gotten changed over the years, because it hasn't. Kids go to school to learn. Not every kid learns the same. So we need to do better, administration. It's on you. And if it's not working for your school system, guess what? It's your job to go push the people above you. Okay? Myself and the parents, we're not going to quit until every kid gets a great education. And if a parent thinks there's something going on with their kid, there probably is. So do your job. And stop pushing back and trying to take the easy way out. Oh, they don't need an IEP. A 504 is good enough. Or, we'll just help them in class. No. We need to get those kids with the correct diagnosis and the correct accommodations so they can succeed in life after school, during school, and after school. Thank you for listening today. I know that was a lot, but something needs to change. And it looks like I'm here to voice that change. Thank you for listening, and let's remember, less hate, let's go motivate, and let's do our jobs. Love, Katie. All right. So I know that was a lot. I know. And I'm really not sorry for it. I'm just not. I've heard so many horror stories from parents and even some teachers that things are not going well. And this is not okay, because no kid in the world should ever feel dumb and stupid just because they learn differently. We need to do better. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be putting out some more content, of course. And if you want to, get more information on what I'm up to and hopefully come along and join arms together, subscribe to my email list. All the information's below. And I look forward to connecting with you, administration. I would love to come in and speak. I'd love to help in any way I can so we can make sure all these kids get the amazing education that they need, build the confidence that they should have in themselves, and help them advocate for themselves, every single kid. But specifically, my friends with learning disabilities. Or as I call it, their different ability.